God's providence, God's timing in your life and in my life is a lot like this clock right here. Sometimes, when we encounter God's timing, it's like this second hand that is moving, and we can see it moving. And that's exciting when we see God moving in our lives, and we know it's from Him, and we see it. But you know, I think God's providence, some of the times, maybe even most of the time, is more like the minute hand. It's moving, and you can see it move. If you concentrate hard enough, and long enough, you can see the minute hand there. It is. I can see it moving right there. Barely, slowly, but it's moving. It's getting closer. Now it's not moving as fast as that second hand's going, but it's moving. I mean, I can see it has made some progress in my life. I can see God moving in my life. It's almost. Well, looky there. It made it. And I can see it. But you know what? I think God's providence and timing in your life, my life, most of the time isn't the second hand, and most of the time that's very visible, very exciting, and it often is the minute hand. But you know what? It really, most of the time, is the hour hand. I sit here and look at this hour hand, and I can be intense and looking for this and praying about this, Shelley, just like you and I prayed last night. I can look and we can look and look and look. And it's like, God, we need you. We want you. We want to honor you. And we keep it, and we have looked at this hour hand week after week, month after month, and it's like, move! But you know what? It is moving. We can't visually recognize that, but it's moving. God's moving. And I'm thankful. If you just hang around for about another hour, you'll be able to see God's movement in your life. And most of the time, we want the seconds. We want God to act like the seconds. Oh, come on, yeah. I see it. And it's easy to praise God with uplifted hands when God moves in the seconds in our lives. And we can bear with the minutes of His movement in our lives because we can. If we can really, really look hard, we can see God at work. And I'm telling you, most of the time, God works in the hour. Let's pray.
showing everybody the food
Here's
trail.
your daily bread. Hey, this is the week's.
This is the week's spread.
Yep.
What's left of it? But
We got AW here that's going to be judging the lines.
It's not the same. Ball against straight! Against the ledge! Right cars! All the way against the ledge! Jake, get out of here! We're using our resources. We've discussed this for the past 10 years! Get the spoon! Look at the person's head in front of you!
The lines.
Don't move! Don't look around, Aiden! I can already tell.
The believers is there, back there.
Arms to your side, look at the person's head in front of you.
He's a believer.
They're judging! They're judging! They're judging! Straight! They're judging! Judging as light as I see, put your
I'm
head.
gonna have to go with nonconformist.
Judging
The most
as light as
nonconformist group was the believers.
Believers. Finally, the believers. Believers first.
Kobe wasn't here.
Yeah.
I know you.
What?
I counted on you.
No nepotism.
Get in this line.
Let's see.
I can't even like a bean. Like, I can't.
And then.
I do back here on the table.
There's a voice order. Don't ask Burger. Don't ask Burger. There's a voice
Oh,
order.
you can do
We
that.
love EW. We love EW.
Amen.
Our disciples.
Look at you. I love you so much. You look like you need it. And if it's not hot to your liking, you can use the password.
He's not sleeping in our house.
I'd rather be official.
I got a little.
What? What's gonna be
Hunter?
Hunter anyways? Hi Dad. Hey guys, what's up? How's YouTube? I don't know. Got spaghetti and meatballs. Lots of meatballs. They're good. Subscribe.
what is that?
I love church camp. Right here. We came out with the win. 3 sports wins to 2. That's right. Kobe Camper, loser. John Counselor, winner. That's right. Well, hey everybody. Hey, I just want to sort of give you maybe a summary, a recap of what a great week we've had here at our, well, we really don't want to call it annual Campfire Cookout Retreat, because we hope this is really maybe the only one we have, so that we can get sort of back to our normal scheduling programming that takes place in the summers for us. But this week we really have had a great time. Every morning we've been able to open up the Word and look into it. This week, of course, we looked at Esther on beauty and talked about some principles from beauty and bitterness, where sometimes we got to deal with that, and how to heal from bitterness and boldness, how to be bold in our faith. We looked at that on Wednesday. Then yesterday on Thursday, we talked about God's timing or His providence, how He works out the coincidences of life to His purpose and to His plan in our lives. And then today, on our last morning, we looked at the blessings of life that God gives us, rewards us for doing right. And it's just been a great week. We've been able to hop into the cement pond over here, the pool, and float around for a couple hours in the afternoon. Of course, breakfasts and meals have been really great. And I'd like to give a shout out to Shelley, my bride. She was the one back in the kitchen there just about every meal, cooking for those of us that gathered right here in this dining hall each day. And so, Shelley, I want to tell you I love you and appreciate what you did for all of us this week by way of preparing the meals for us. We had some competition this week. Oh boy, did we have some competition. That's right. On Tuesday, we counselors, big people, we won the first annual Counselor Camper Horseshoe. So we won that. Then we got beat in basketball. Then we won in cornhole. That's right. Champy, who's on the other side of the camera, that's Greg Swagger. He now goes by Champy because he's a champion. He and I partnered together, and we beat Morgan Brown and Hunter, the campers. And so we won there. So now all of a sudden, and in football, we got beat because we had a bunch of 50-year-olds. We got beat, but so it's 2-2. So today, on our final day, our volleyball competition, we won. That's right. So we win the week, 3 sports games to 2, and we claimed our championship, and we have jumped in the pool to celebrate that. So, but hey, it has been a great week. We've had probably around 13 people show up under the old tin roof, live and in person. We had a high today of 17, and of course we had many watching by way of internet, and so that's the first time we've done that. But this week's just been a wonderful week, and I'm glad that the Swaggers are able to vlog this week, sort of capture the history of this camper, or this cookout campfire retreat that we're calling it. And so certainly glad that we're able to share some of this footage and video with you on Greg and Melinda and Hunter, the swag, what's the name of it again?
Adventures with Swagger.
That's right, Adventures with Swagger. That's right. Listen, I've seen them play golf. I've seen them go to the old candy store. Anyway, they certainly get around the state of West Virginia, and of course been here in Summers County at Camp Summers. Hey, it's been a great week, and just again, glad they could be here, glad you could be here and experience this vlog for this week.